aside now. If you don't step aside, then what is your name, please? What is your name? And take your mask off when you're talking to me. You're rude. Take your mask off. Take your mask off.
My name is Sergeant Bar 13824. There you go. You've got
Okay.
it. Good.
Right. Have you taken the lawful oath? I'll read it to you.
No comment.
No comment. Other words, you haven't. So then you are an indictable offence under the Queen and the Crown of Queen Elizabeth II and her successors. If you're not under that and you're not under the Crown, then you have no law, you have no mandate, and you have no reason to block us here today. Can you hear me? Now take your mask off so I can talk to you, because I'm a little bit deaf in hearing, mate. So take your mask off and be polite. We're being polite and we're peaceful here. We'll come here in peace and we'll leave in peace. We've just got to serve some documents, okay?
We respect you, and it's fine that you like respecting us too.
We are Commonwealth public officials and we have authority over you.
Right, this is the first one, is the warrant first issue, and it's an affidavit of truth. Sure. Yes, can I read this, please? And this is the statement for the charges and whatnot. And we have a complaint number 2, please. We want to take one with all weight.
First. I'll take under dictation.
This is the one for Mr. Kim Beasley, the Governor
You need the
General.
name of who you're giving those to.
Who are you giving them to?
We need all those names. Who are you giving them to?
You
We need all the names and
giving it
numbers.
to Kim Beasley, Governor
No,
General?
no. Who is it being served on?
You know what?
What's his name?
It's going to be on there. It'll be on the Facebook video.
Good, thank you. Look, we're
Come
here
in,
peaceful,
please.
guys, and things have to be sorted out.
Please don't act
Cannot
under dictation.
continue
You've already been served on the
as
first.
There has to be a line drawn in the sand somewhere to say no. We need
So
to speak
these
to
channels
them
even
now
over here,
and sort this out.
dictators.
It has to be brought back into lawful, because we need you guys. We actually need you guys with us, because we are not paid police. We can't go and do the police. We need you guys. So we're here in peace so that we can come together. And there's things that have to change. Simple as that. And the only way that, when you have someone that doesn't listen to you, this is the result. This is all the result. It's not that it's not only for us, it's for you. It's your migratory police officers going to court. They don't want to now, on the thing is, it's his right. If he wants to have a meeting, same as it's your right. I don't expect you to have it. I don't. If you want to have it, it's up to you. You make that decision. Same as you. When it comes to me, it's your own right. So, under the Constitution, you want to take it, you want to refuse it. We aren't here to take your jobs. We're here to help you as much as we can help you. Mutual respect goes both ways. Now, we aren't here creating trouble or fights or anything. To be treated fairly by the government for what we do, and for the outcome of this to be suitable for everyone. Why should people be blackmailed into? That's right. McGowan expects all us to follow the rules, but he won't. He's changed the rules. It goes back to 1975. They changed the rules and everything. So we just want to put back how it was. They had a referendum that he changed it, so you want to change the rules. Stick to the law. We have to follow the law. You expect us, we aren't allowed to bully our way around, come down and punch you in the mouth. And we have to take it. The problem is we've got to say us, and because we're a corporation, you can actually be served personally, individually.
I love this. I love this. Like a queen.
What's your name?
What's your name? Mine, Graham.
What's your date?
Mine, so
Where that's it.
yeah, 6 Rollins Road.
So we have your documents, and you've also
We've got one more document.
one conversation. So what happens is if you've made a complaint, then there's a offence report file. That's the document there, that's the number down the bottom, that'll be the offence report number. That's who I am, that's my name, that's my name. So we have accepted your documents, okay, and there will be a due process for the investigation. So that's where we're at.
Can I please have the email?
So, do you have a contact detail?
Yeah, I can.
So, like I said, my body wants on, so I can capture that. So,
Oh yeah, my contact number is 04338291.
so as I said, we've taken the documents, we've been provided with a defence report number that we've been
So we'll
investigating.
make sure that it was used from us and not
Thank you very much.
media, because they will touch
So,
the channel.
Just hang in.
how long is it going to take? It'll take
So there's channel 7 over there, so don't watch it. They won't be
I don't know.
That's okay. Fine. You want to carry on just one?
Please read the following document thoroughly and careful, as it is a notice, a lawful document and evidence. It informs you it means what it says. The information herein is of the utmost importance and requires your immediate and urgent attention. Please be aware that failure to act immediately upon the evidence contained within this notice in accordance with English constitutional law. This is an offence at common law for any man or woman who knows that treason is being planned or committed, not to report the same as soon as he or she can to a justice of the peace misprision of treason, in brackets. It is also an offence at common law for any police constable, sergeant or senior officer in any rank, in whatever rank, to not investigate the clear evidence of the crime, high treason contained in this document. People to police and defend the realm themselves, as demanded by said Article 61, which provides each and every one of us leave to do so in any other way we can. For without national sovereignty, we become a nation of slaves to a usurping force, i.e. the United Nations. The traitor Prime Minister Harold Wilson back in 1950 stopped universities from teaching constitutional law, common law, as part of this treasonous plot. Since this time, no police constable nor member of the judiciary or those who practice law have been taught the correct law of the realm. Ask yourself, how can any institution, Parliament, which was created as a service to the people, be sovereign over them? Obviously it cannot. Under constitutional law, the sovereign people of the realm, including the Commonwealth, are governed by laws and principles that they are happy to be governed by. All public servants are in service to the people by a sworn oath of office to a constitutional monarch. These facts are not difficult to discern, as these facts are clearly evidenced with the public domain and easily accessible with just a little investigation, which we would like you to do so for us. Since we the people are lawfully compelled to compel you to act according to the truth, evidence, facts, without fear nor favour, and that you have a sworn oath of office and duty of care to respond to this notice, and to investigate all allegations of treason contained herein. We seek to open up a dialogue with good people within the police who are at least prepared to observe the evidence, facts people of this realm, and that you yourselves, your loved ones are, and you are unhappy with the direction then in which the country is heading, then join us quietly. We the people are the largest force within the realm, and we are growing in numbers by the day. We seek a common sense, peaceful remedy by asking you for your help in returning the judiciary to the rule of law and reasserting courts of law so that justice can be seen and done. The English common laws applies to all sovereign living, breathing men and women, and dictates that we are all born free to do whatever we choose for ourselves, provided we do not cause harm, loss to another life, liberty or property, or their rights to life, liberty or property. England within the United Kingdom of Britain and the whole entire Commonwealth is a common law jurisdiction and provides the people with national sovereignty. The English Parliament has no lawful authority ever to breach, surrender land or transfer, even temporarily, the sovereignty of the people except when conquered in open warfare. No man, woman, neither monarch nor prime minister nor any prelate, politician, judge or public servant is above common laws and the customs of England and the Commonwealth, or the English Constitution. To usurp and deny the English Constitution whilst creating laws, rules in brackets, which lock down the people under false pretenses, i.e. COVID-19, and seek to create rules to test and inject the sovereign people against their will, whilst furthering the goals of the UN's Agenda 21-2030. Are despicable acts of high treason at common law by the Johnson administration. This crime has already been reported to the UK Serious Fraud Officer by former MP Ashley Moat. Today's English constitutional law demands that we all stand in lawful dissent in support of the Baron's petition, which was correctly served upon the office sovereign on the 7th of February 2001, and which was subsequently invoked as said on the 23rd of March 2001. It is our lawful duty to continue to distress those who refuse to stand under the terms and the conditions laid down under Article 61 of the 1215 Magna Carta, the Security Clause. Its invocation was reported on the Daily Telegraph 1250 by Caroline Davison on the 24th of March 2001 under the title Peers Petition Queen on Europe and the Commonwealth, can only be denied by seditious means. The invocation of Article 61 stands to the day as the lawful position of the English Isles and the Commonwealth. All of the evidence referred to herein is a matter of public record. Furthermore, the fact that the Magna Carta 1215 has not been repealed nor annulled, despite what the imposters within Westminster may say, is further evidenced by the following quote. Alastair MacDonald QC said in 2015 that it is terrible irony that as we celebrate Magna Carta, it is being undermined by an executive which pays lip service to the principles. If the legacy of the Magna Carta is to last another 800 years, it requires everyone with a sense of history and an understanding of the criminal importance of the rule of law to our society to stand up and fight for it. The liberties referred by this great document were hard won. We owe it to posterity to ensure that they are not lost in our time. We now affirm that all of the information herein is correct and true to the best of our collective knowledge and first-hand experience, and that we the people have lawful excuse and lawful authority to make and enforce, if necessary, such demands on all public servants to act in accordance with our our 1,000-year-old common law and customs. As of yet, treason is an unproven claim because no court of law exists within the realm to hear the matter. Whilst the police continue to ignore the truth in law, evidence, facts, and continue to aid and abet high treason instead of serving and protecting the people as they should be, we the people are increasingly duty-bound by law and consequence to put an end to the travesty in any other way that we can. We would of course prefer to use reason, logic and truth to defend the realm in a peaceful and lawful manner by bringing the guilty parties to justice within the properly convened courts of law. However, without the aid of these entrusted to enforce the law of the land, an end result may not be as peaceful as we may have envisaged. All police officers today are acting outside of the law in outlawry, and therefore, and it's actually ignorance, they do not know different, therefore have no protection under the law as a result. A perilous position indeed. History has shown that when the English people and the people of the Commonwealth eventually stand up for their rights and freedoms, they are omnipotent. We shall show no mercy to those traitors within the realm who willfully aid and abet the demise of our way of life if a peaceful remedy remains impossible to attain. Without malice, vexation, frivolity or ill will, and on penalty of perjury. Signed, International Practical Lawful Dissent, Perth, Western Australia. Our movement is throughout the world, and this is your notice. I would really like to have a police number from you also. And thank you very much for listening, and we would like you to look within the documents. If you need any further information, we can bring you the information so that you can look into more treason. You have it all, you know what's going on, and we thank you very much for your time today. The police will look into the evidence, look into what's going on in the world. We all have family, we all have a future, and we all know what's going on is wrong. So we need to now make a decision where we're going to be, and you know, you have a duty to really step up, and we want you to step up and share that around right throughout the entire force. If you would please, thank you very much.
Hi.